along here in New York City on a beautiful morning. I'm Matt Lauer along with Savannah Guthrie, who's here while Ann is taking some time off. We're joined by Al Roker and Natalie Morales as well. And coming up, we're going to catch up with Charlize Theron and Kristen Stewart. They are two of the stars of the new Snow White movie that is coming to theaters, Snow White and the Huntsman. And you know what? This is not your typical Snow White movie, so we're going to be talking to them about that in just a little while.
All right. Also ahead, speaking of Snow White, we're going to talk about laundry detergent. Are all laundry detergents created equal? No. Good Housekeeping did some tests. We're going to find out if those high-priced brands are really...
In the role of Snow White. Take a look.
My queen, another kingdom falls to your power. But there is another destined to surpass you.
What does she want from me?
Consume her heart, and you shall rule forever.
Find me someone to hunt her down.
Why is the queen wants you dead?
You should know you're the one hunting me.
You have eyes, huntsman, but you do not see. She is destined to rend the darkness.
Lips red as blood, hair black as night. Bring me your heart, my dear, dear Snow White. Let them come.
Charlize Theron and Kristen Stewart. Ladies, good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Note to self, don't take my 5-year-old to see this, I have a feeling.
Or do.
What is it?
It's a cautionary tale.
Aren't
You
there
don't
laws
want your
about that?
Yes, you want your 5-year-old daughter to turn out like Snow White and not like the evil queen.
It's a dark, dark twist on this classic, though, isn't it?
Yeah, dark is a dangerous word, maybe. I mean, I think it's just a retelling that feels a little bit more grounded in reality. And yes, it has darker tones to it, but it's, I think, more than that, just like a great adventure, big, epic scale film.
You play Snow White, Kristen. When you first heard about the project, did you ever envision Snow White as an action movie? Because that's really what this is.
It is, yeah. I mean, it's how the script was written, so yes. But it had a reason. It never felt like it was a movie where you were just trying to have a strong girl character be sort of badass. I mean, you know.
It felt authentic. Like,
yeah.
when you read it, I kind of felt like, why didn't I think of this? It felt like one of those ideas where you're like, of course, this is the perfect story to put in that setting.
You want to, like, join the cause.
Yeah.
Like any, you know, good script that you read that, like, provokes you, whatever you want to do. I believed in it so much, and considering it's a fairy tale and based in a, you know, very unreal world, that says something about the characters. And
I think we can tell by the clips you play the evil queen. Is she evil like some reality stars, or is she evil like The Exorcist, where the head spins around and things like that? What's your take on her?
Who's the reality star?
I don't know. I just got done with the John Hamm thing, so I got that on my brain.
I mean, I think there was in broad strokes, we were all interested in wanting to be a part of this film because it was taking something that's iconic, that everybody has an opinion of, and how do you turn that upside down? And that's how I felt about the character. I felt like everybody has such a clear opinion or idea of what they think this fairy tale character is. And so for me as an actor, I was really interested in kind of taking that and messing a little bit with that.
There is another Snow White movie coming out, not to bring up other subjects, but why is Snow White hot again right now?
It's kind of like Coca-Cola. Pepsi. I think these stories thematically bleed into a lot of stuff that's very relevant. And so I'm not shocked that we're kind of having an outbreak of a lot of these kind of classic fairy tales being retold. I also think that you can really there's a way to do them in different worlds, and I think that's what the case is with this. I don't think Universal would have backed this film the way they have if they thought that we were playing to the same audience as the other one. They're definitely made for very, very specific audiences and very different audiences.
Kristen, I was reading about you last night, and I thought I would ask you this. I mean, you know what it's like to be the center of a white-hot publicity storm because of the Twilight movies. It's another movie coming out right now that seems to be gathering that kind of attention, Hunger Games. And I'm curious if you think the actors in that movie, or what will become those movies, are going to experience something similar.
Shake your glass ball.
Yeah.
Tell us.
I don't know. I mean, I hope so, just on the level, you know, just that yes, it gets very crazy, and everyone, instantly the question is like, are you going to be able to handle it? Is this something that you want? Blah, blah. But you look at those actors and you kind of can tell why they're doing what they're doing, and it's so obvious that no one signed on to that project to do the next big thing, and I think that that's the coolest way to see something get big, and, you know, hopefully would love them to be happy in doing what they're doing. I can't wait to see the movie. So, yeah.
A lot of anticipation for it. Just on a completely different subject. Congratulations.
On what?
You have a new baby boy at home. How's it going?
It's going amazing, yes. He's scrumptious and delicious, and yeah, it's incredible.
It's nice to see your face because your smile, it's almost an unavoidable smile as we even bring the topic up.
It's what we call a grin, Matt.
It's a grin. It's a grin. Well, it's nice to have you both here, Shарлliz Theron and Kристen Stewart. Pleasure.
Thank you.
And good luck. And we want to tell people Snow White and the Huntsman from our sister company, Universal Pictures, opens on June 1st, and you can see the full trailer on